Joe, a 3-0 win over Burton Albion today. What are your thoughts on the game?
Um, it was tough coming into the game actually. We finished training on Wednesday with 6 players. George is out injured, Amelia, Chloe, Mia, Evie, most of them long-term injuries. So, as much as we've got a big squad, we're sort of down to the bare bones really. At the minute we've got Grace, who I thought came on and played unbelievably well for the last half an hour of the game. She did well again last week against Lye. But in terms of the actual performance, we completely dominated the game. Burton had 3 shots on target the whole game, which I thought was good in terms of not giving them any opportunities to ultimately have a threat on goal. We should have been more clinical. We created chances, but I felt as though we were camped out in their half for that entire 90 minutes and to only score 3 goals was probably disappointing. We should have capitalised on that a lot more and scored a lot more goals than what we did, but we still got to be positive and ultimately win the game. We've won 3-0, very comfortable win with all the players playing really well. Loads of individual performances as well, which I thought were quality throughout the game. Players, again, still playing out of position due to the injuries that we've got. So, yeah, ultimately really positive because everyone played really well and ultimately won a game of football.
With 3 goals and a clean sheet today, does that show how dominant we were both ends of the pitch?
Yeah, for sure. We defensively and ultimately controlling the game and dictating the tempo in the back. I thought Jess, Daisy, Connie, and Zoe as well in terms of just maintaining possession and looking after the ball. Sometimes when it needed to be reset, we'd use Zoe, and it was really calm in our approach today, which is something that we've tried to encourage throughout the whole season, really. And I thought we did that really well today. I thought actually we did that well against Lye, to be honest, in the second half last week. So that's a massive sort of positive that we're going to take moving forward. And we've just got to build on this now and build on the momentum. We've got 2 tough games coming up, 2 games that we can win. We've beaten Sheffield before in the FA Cup. So we're in a good place, but again, it's just finding that consistency, which all the top teams have if you want to be successful. And we'll certainly find that out about ourselves over the next few games.
We have a tough game away next week. As you said, we face Shifnal. How are you feeling heading into that?
Yeah, feeling good, feeling positive. We've just got to apply ourselves like we did in the second half against Lye. So I thought we were, by far the better team. We've got to play how we did against Shifnal in the FA Cup when we beat them 2-1. We're probably more setting our principles at the minute in terms of people understanding what they need to do. Again, I mentioned it before, but I've signed 15 new players, 16 potentially, because there's one coming in next week as well. And to get all those players gelling together and working together on the same wavelength and connection is sometimes difficult. But yeah, I feel as though we're in a good place going into the game next week, and ultimately winning that will give us a chance to go back into what I think is ultimately a title race or towards the top of the league table. Then we're going to the Shrewsbury game, win that. All of a sudden, you're then looking at being in the top 3 places in the league. So it can change quite quickly. It changes quickly in football, and we know that. But we just got to keep on working hard. And yeah, it's. I thought the most pleasing thing for today is I thought we ran a lot harder than the opposition and outworked them throughout the whole 90 minutes. So if we continue doing that and take it into the next couple of games moving forward, I'll have no doubt. We will have success and we'll win those games.
Thank you, Joe.